there's all kinds of side stories to this. You playing your mentor. Our team, this group, has been through some tough stuff since the Ohio State game. And for us to come together and win a game like this after being down 10, I'm very proud of them. I think it all starts with our senior captain, who really, Eric Atkins, never lets us think it's going to be a tough night. We had a lot of different lineups in there, but it's, again, it's a historic day for us, our first ACC game. And to beat a program like Duke's will always be a great memory for us starting off in Atlantic Coast Conference play.
Mike, what allowed you, or what did you see where I think maybe you have to go small there the rest of the way?
After about the 4-3 we didn't hedge on.
Other than
we got Sherm out of there, we got Burgett in there and played small, and that lineup did two things. We switched everything, which helped us, but they were hard to guard too. Our lineup was very hard to guard. We had that floor spread, and we really moved without the ball and got some great stuff at the end of a clock. And again, we had some young guys in there again. Demetrius, I thought, took another step forward. Steve Astoria, his shot, maybe the shot of the game. That was a huge shot right there to really make us believe. But I told him in the locker room, I said, it could be a different group finishing the game on Tuesday night.
You mentioned the small lineup, but getting Sherman back in for that crucial possession.
Yeah, we just felt maybe we go back to him one time and get a post feed and get something down there, and that paid off for us. It really did. It was we discussed it a little bit, and I said, let's get him in there one more time. Because the one thing, our big guys, our size helped us get to the bonus quickly. We pounded away, and our big guys are really good kind of setting the tone, but they were just so hard to guard, and the way they were shooting behind the ball screens, we just felt we had to be a little quicker, and we just said, switch everything. And that group really did a good job of it.
Mike, how were you able to keep Jabari to 2 for 10?
We had a lot of different guys on him. I think there was a great team awareness of him. I wish we could have used some of that on Hood, quite frankly, because he was unbelievable. But again, I think the team job we did on Parker, a lot of different guys helped, because you wouldn't be able to absorb 2 guys going off. And those 2 guys go off a lot when they win. Only one went off.
Mike, you've reinvented yourself so many times.
Yeah.
Is it part of your playbook?
I love it. I love it. I love it. Over Christmas, I was like, here we go again. And you know what, Tim, you can't do it unless you have rock solid guys and some experience. We always have experience. We're never too young, and we had a group here that had witnessed replacing Scott Martin and Tim Abramitis, this older group. So, if you look at us, we're still experienced. We still got some old guys out there, and our 3 freshmen are really getting more and more confident every game. But I think there's almost okay, guy down, here's what we do. What are we going to come up with this time? And I think our players, I think did I mention Eric Atkins saying, we're going to be all right. He told me that in the locker room in the Garden, after we go through a lot of stuff in the Garden. How we lost, Jaron's leaving. He and I are talking a little bit about when he comes back. He said, Coach, we're going to be all right. I want you to know I was able to sleep for 2 days at least over Christmas, because I was ready to go out all night and, start a fight in New York City after the way, the Garden ended. So, but my senior captain, and you know what, in the timeout when we're down 10, I wasn't talking, he was talking. He's like, hey, we get out of here, we get a couple stops. So, our experience has been great, and Eric really sets the tone for us.